Hi everyone, thank you for being here today to watch my video. I just wanted to show you my greenhouse project that I just started earlier this week. Um, so I live in this very warm side of California where in summer we get about triple digits, and unfortunately we get very high winds over here too. So I've been living here for 12 years and it's been really hard to grow something, and with my passion for gardening, I've been literally just been wasting time trying to grow fruit and veggies, and have nothing to reap towards the end of it. So this year during COVID, we have the time and I created some space. I cut down a few of my roses and created some space for a greenhouse in my backyard, and my son helped me put it together. It wasn't too hard. We were done in about 45 minutes, the two of us. It came in about 60, 70 pieces of rods and some shelves and a nice cover. I like this cover. This one was a little bit on the higher side compared to the other ones on Amazon. This one has two windows, so one over there and one right there. And it comes with a door with two zippers. So you can just open one zipper and have access to inside your greenhouse, which is also great. And let me show you a peek inside my greenhouse. So I had this tomato plant, and in the same container I have a cucumber plant. I had a nice big cucumber last week, so that was great. I also bought the pickling cucumber yesterday from Home Depot. I have a nice curry plant going in there. I bought it when it was about 5 to 6 inches tall, and it has been growing very nicely, so I really didn't want this to die. So every time there was really high wind, I used to just take it inside my garage. And I have some herbs already started in there. I have parsley in there, basil in there, sage. What do I have in here? Not sure what's in there. Also not sure what's in there as well. So I did have little marking sticks like those, but I don't know what happened to them. I do have some, these are my favorite flowers. So I just take one plant, I nip a little stem, and I just regrow it in other little containers. So just from this one plant, I have grown all of these. And this grows very well. Doesn't need any maintenance, doesn't need much attention. It's very good for the conditions I live in. Extremely warm, very windy, gets extremely dry due to the heat. I started a cilantro bucket over here, but as you see I flooded it, so I have to fix that. And so that's it for right now. The thing I like about this greenhouse is that it has 3 shelves on both sides. Like I mentioned, we do have very high winds, so I use these bricks to hold it down. We haven't had the wind we usually get, the one I'm scared of, this past week since after I had built a greenhouse. So far so good, and hopefully, I also have these 3 blocks. I hope you can see. I held it down with these 3 blocks over here at the back, so hopefully that prevents it from flying away. So what I did yesterday is I went to Home Depot trying to find some veggie plants already in saplings, since I was already midway summer. So I just wanted to have a head start, but unfortunately, except for tomato plants and some squash, they didn't have anything in there. And I already have a nice tomato plant growing in there. Oh, and actually this tomato plant, let me take you back to this. It's the beefsteak tomato. This one, I just took a slice of tomato and just planted it in the soil, and this is how it grew, and that was it. No seeds, nothing, just a slice of my beefsteak tomato I got from Costco. So since I couldn't find anything at Home Depot, I bought 3 bags of soil. I got this raised bed and potting mix, and it's 56.6 liters. So since I couldn't find any plants, I had to buy containers. So for containers, they only had a few selection, and the ones they had, the decent sized ones, were about $18 each. So I was like, no, no, I don't need to waste that kind of money just for plain black plastic planters. So I headed to the dollar store. There, they said they don't have the everything in gardening had been gone, had disappeared a long time ago when COVID started. So I went to the basket aisle where they keep containers, Tupperware and stuff, and I was very fortunate to find these. So as you see, these are little baskets, and the thing I liked most about it is they have handles. It has great depth, I think about 6 inches of planting depth. It is dry erase, so you can dry whatever you're planting in there and not worry about, and you can expect what's growing in there. Like I just showed you, half the things I have in there, I have already forgotten what I have planted. So this is great. I think these are just perfect, worked out well. I think I bought like 10 of those. With one bag of that soil, I was able to fill 10 of these containers. Now the reason I have this blue container is it has depth at about 12 inches. So this is for carrots, and this one is kind of wide, so it has a great surface area. And I thought this will be great for cilantro, since I do use a lot of cilantro. So my son just helped me pack all this soil in these little baskets, and I just watered them so that they're moist enough for planting. And these are some of the seeds I got from Home Depot yesterday for starting my garden. So I have eggplant, broccoli, okra, spinach, basil, cauliflower, a carnival blend of sweet peppers. I'm really excited about those. Carrots and green beans. This is how I used to do my gardening before, in broken fish tanks. So I had 2 huge fish tanks which broke, and I have some radishes growing in there, which you can see is not doing very well. You see this, I water this plant every day, but it dries out so easily because of the excessive heat we get over here. This has some bok choy coming up. It's coming up really nice, but this is my second round. The first round was completely eaten by snails and caterpillars. So this is my second attempt for these. So what I'll do now is I'll just go ahead and plant these veggies I got in these containers, and I'll place them in the greenhouse. Okay, and hopefully I have success, and I will be making a follow-up video once it starts seeding. Once I start seeing some sprouts, then I will be showing you if it was a success, or is there something else I need to do to get my plants going. Thank you for coming here today, and I hope if you were thinking about buying a greenhouse, I hope this motivates you. For now, like I said, it is keeping a lot of heat out. The plants are receiving the light it needs, so that's really great, and it's not getting damaged by the wind. Before I had this greenhouse for my tomato plant, I used to water it twice a day for it to keep going, and I didn't water it yesterday, so now I'm going to water it every other day. So that's a huge plus. So if you're thinking about a greenhouse, I think there's some great benefits to it. So let's get going.